You get told a lot of stuff in the early days. You know, you get told you're not going to be able to do this and you can't do that. You know, they're big challenges for me, but it's also a motivation as well. If someone tells you you can't do something, that also is really big motivation for me. Dived into the water not thinking how shallow it was. So yeah, just remember diving into the river and then just being face down in the water, not being able to roll over. I was kind of wiggling my shoulders, but that's all I could do. When my mate turned me over, I knew instantly. I was like, I've broken my neck. So I'd broken my C5-6 vertebrae, so I'm a complete tetraplegic. Yeah. Initially, I got pretty sick and definitely got emotional. I've never been one to just sit around and do nothing, and I suppose that's definitely helped with being in a chair. It's like, well, I'm not going to just sit here and do nothing. Initially at the time too, documentary Murderball came out, and that followed the lives of the USA wheelchair rugby team, kind of comparing guys with similar injuries to me. And you've seen other guys doing stuff and you're like, well, if he can do it, then there's no reason why I can't. Some of the Canterbury guys, wheelchair rugby players, come through the unit. There was a guy, Tolu, who used to come in, and while I was in rehab, he'd come and chuck a ball to me, and we'd just sit there passing the ball and talking and stuff like that. It's a pretty exciting game to watch, and I was like, man, I want to be a part of this. Right from the start, my goal was to go to the London Paralympics. I was dead set on it. I joined the Wellington team and got involved, and that was definitely a goal that I was set on. Excited that the team's finally qualified. Been involved in a competitive sport that's taken me so many places, it's given me a lot of confidence. When you have an injury like I've had, things can be quite sheltered, and you can get stuck into routines, and it gets you out of your comfort zone. You can't do it without support. Obviously I've got an amazing family, and then Mel, she's been so dedicated. I go away so much and she gets to hear about the trips, but she hasn't really been on too many. I love the competitive nature of the sport. I love the places I've been. I've loved the people that I've met, the experience I've had. It's been phenomenal. I enjoy the new young guys coming through because I had guys that did the same for me, and so I really want to give back, and I really enjoy it, and love watching guys with similar attitudes as myself that are wanting to just give anything a go. If you fail, at least you've tried and you've given it a go. Just because someone's told you that you can't do something, you don't know until you try it.